Hello, hello, hello.
Hello.
Well, hello there. Who are you?
Who am I?
Actually, who are we?
That's
We
good.
We
never
are.
really, I guess we never really properly introduced ourselves, really, ever in our channel.
That's very, very true. You go ahead, Dallas.
Yeah, sure. I'm Dallas. I'm the co-partner of Outsider Radio, along with my buddy Sam. Yeah, we started short and sweet, and that's how I keep it.
I'm Sam. I'm the other, I guess, partner in Outsider Radio. I do the techie wacky stuff.
Yeah.
And yeah.
And
Guest, why don't you introduce yourself?
I'm actually the Outsider Radio, the actual radio.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I'm physical manifestation of a radio. But no, seriously, my name is Rockstar Spud, and my name's Cameron. I also do like some radio stuff, but not as good as Outsider. So I am here to learn from the masters and here to masturbate.
I knew that was gonna come.
Well, that's awesome. What's radio stuff do you do, Cameron? What's your company called
It's called
again?
Vancouver's Rad Radio, and you actually can listen to it live starting next session. We're going to have some crazy guests. I'm busy compressing. It's crazy that you have episode 1.5, 1.75 out, but we don't have episode 1 out because of some technical issues. But nothing that we can't fix.
You're a real George Lucas.
You know what? I was actually George Lucas before it was cool. I'm a huge fan of Star Trek. Anyway, but yeah, no, he's a great director.
My favorite moments about the Star Trek was when Gandalf came up to Indiana Jones and he said, "You're a wizard, Harry."
Dude. I'm pretty sure that's actually from Die Hard, but all right.
Try hard. That's what my grandpa did.
That's true. I was there. Who do you think made him hard in the first place?
So anyway, what was that topic you wanted to talk about, Sam?
Yeah, what's this topic?
What's this? What's this?
Well,
What's
secret?
this topic, man?
What's this secret you're keeping? Hey, you gonna
It's
spill
not
it out
nearly
or
as
something?
interesting as it seems. It's not nearly as interesting as it seems. I have basically I've just got a bunch of ideas that have been coming to me in quarantine, and I don't have time to really write them out. So I thought I would talk them out to you guys, and we'd do like a pitch story for all the stupid fucking stories that I could write.
Well, that's interesting. Let's
I
try it
guess.
out. It could be something amazing. We could be pulling out something out of our asses, and it could be gold, folks. You're seeing it here, folks. We could make gold.
Okay, so this one I really want you guys to like experience this pitch. You got to like experience in your head what's happening in this concept, okay? So
Okay.
like I want you guys to close your eyes.
Okay. My eyes are closed.
Okay, and imagine this. Okay, so you die, right?
Mm.
And then when you die, you end up in purgatory, right?
Oh. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And there's a guy running the gates in purgatory,
Ooh. Who could it
and he
be?
looks familiar.
Hmm.
And it turns out he's your buddy Jeff from high school.
Jeff. Oh, I know a Jeff from high school. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
So what happened with Jeff was he was like a party hardy kind of guy, you know, never had any limits, just like a crazy dude. And so like when he died, he went up to heaven and God was like, "Dude, you're like dirty. I want nothing to do with you." So he got sent then he got sent down to hell and Satan was like, "Dude, you're boring. I want nothing to do with you." So the two of them are fighting cuz nobody wants him. And then they just said, "Fuck it. You want to run purgatory?" So
Huh.
could you imagine a TV show about just like some chill dude named Jeff who just like gets fucking wasted and runs purgatory?
Yeah, I like Jeff. He's really cool.
I
He was a
barely
g-
know Jeff as a character.
Does anyone know? Wait, do you guys have a friend in high school named Jeff, or at least know a Jeff in high school?
I do
I'm
now.
trying to think. Did I know a Jeff in high school? I don't think so.
No,
My-
no Jeff.
Mine was kind of like very smart, but also kind of nerdy. Oh, also geeky. He's like, he's very handsome though. He's also he's like a nerd and a jock at the same time. It's weird.
Oh,
I'm
so
gonna
he was a
kill him.
cheerleader.
I'm gonna violently kill him. I'm gonna
He
You're gonna
was
violently
like,
what?
find him.
Excuse me?
Absolutely.
Jeff, if
Yeah.
you're listening, please don't take any offense to this.
No offense taken.
I
You're
love
gonna
you,
die.
Jeff. I hope I'm thankful you're listening to me.
I
But
will
if you're
find
not,
you, Jeff. I will
if-
find
I
you.
highly
no
doubt
matter
whoever
how
So
this
listen-
Jeff
long
is
it takes.
will watch this
If you're
unless you
not
like send
listening-
it on Facebook.
listen, Jeff. If you're not listening, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool, man. It's okay.
If you're listening, we love you. If
forgive
you're
you.
not listening, we're coming for you. Fuck you.
Are we coming to fuck him or?
No, I'll murder him. I already said it. You have it here first. Something goes wrong and people don't know
Yeah,
where
but
he
you're a
is.
wrestler. Everything you say is fake.
we have a
Oh.
planned murder here, folks. You heard it. You heard it here. You heard it.
You heard it here first.
Yep, you heard it here.
There it is. Just like
You
that.
hurt her first.
Full
What?
on murder.
I'm gonna. Yep, absolutely, absolutely. That's what I'm talking about.
Jesus Christ.
There won't be Jesus where he's going.
You're also a wrestler.
That I am.
Are
That
you-
I am.
Wow.
It's a living. It's a living, but it's not a living.
Huh, yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm a big wrestling fan myself, actually.
Huge wrestling fan, hey? Okay.
Yeah.
Every single wrestler that ever existed.
Okay, let's see here.
I didn't think so.
Cameron, you're the only wrestler that matters. That's why.
That's what I'm talking about. Now you
Yeah.
got this is how you buttering up
There's
the
no
guy.
one like you. That's
You
why
and
I'm
Donald Trump are
drawing
the
a
greatest
blank.
wrestlers of all time.
He was a wrestler.
Absolutely.
He was a wrestler.
He was a great
Absolutely.
wrestler. He was my favorite wrestler.
Yeah.
Yeah. We actually hung out
Main
a lot.
event at WrestleMania.
Yeah, we hung out a lot backstage. It was a good time. Yeah. Before I was
Yeah.
I was actually the one that encouraged him to become president. He was like, "I'm not going to do that," and I was like, "You know what? I think you can really change the economy around." And look what he's done. He's doing a great job.
Yeah.
Bullshit,
Yeah.
but okay.
He's doing a fantastic job. Yeah.
Guys, remember when we gave a shit about the United States?
Yeah.
You too?
Yep.
I think so. Yeah, must have been a long time ago.
I kind of went downhill for them after 2016,
Fair enough. Yeah.
and now it's just like you can't. My respect for them is so below the ground. There's no point of digging it back up. It's already buried.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
It's a sad day.
Yeah, Trump's my favorite too. Love him to bits. Cool guy. Best friend.
I liked him in that Pizza Hut commercial where he ate the pizza backwards.
Oh
He ate the
yeah,
crust
that
first.
was actually yeah. I was actually the pizza in that commercial.
I
fantastic.
really felt it when he did that. I felt that.
So,
He was aiming
so
for
what you're
realism.
saying is that
It's true.
Trump ate you.
This was not what the top topic I was expecting when I was asking about your wrestling career.
Shoot, any question you want, I'll answer it honestly. Any question.
Cool. If only I had wrote something down.
No worries. Next
First
time,
venue
come
you
prepared.
ever
I
performed
didn't.
in.
I honestly didn't know who our guest was until like the last 5 minutes before we started recording.
Neither did I. You're a great guest.
Oh boy. It's like interviewing one of those troll dolls.
Yeah.
Have you
This is
heard
also-
about what's going on with the new Trolls movie?
No.
Okay, so it went straight to on demand. So because it's not in theaters, you have to pay $20 to rent it, right? For like
Yeah.
2 days or whatever. But the problem people are having is there's no buy option, and there's all these parents out there whose kids are now obsessed with this movie, and they gotta pay $20 every time they watch it.
That's a big L, in my opinion.
I would just honestly, I would just kill him. I would just that's my go-to. My go-to is to just kill things.
Okay, what's your method? What's your method? Pile driver? People's elbow?
No, I just use a knife. This isn't a wrestling show.
Ah, you're going for the New Jack maneuver. I see.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
I cannot wait
Yeah.
for the
Got my own
community
episode of
guidelines
Dark Side.
strike. I can't wait for the community guidelines strike.
Just don't put
Speaking
murder in a title. For all I ask of you,
speaking of
Absolutely. Don't
strike,
worry about it.
because I know that like YouTube has a lot of like trigger words when you put like specific words in titles.
I mean, there's some that make sense, like murder and knife, but there's other ones that it's just messed up. Like I think gay and lesbian are like no words to put in the title. Cam, first venue you ever wrestled in, other than your
That
uncle's basement.
Cloverdale Fairgrounds for a company called ASW All Star.
Oh, I went there. When did you wrestle there?
Oh, that had to be when I was in grade 11. I remember it was in grade 11, and that was it was my first show in front of a crowd. But grade 11 was how many years ago now? I don't know the exact year. I should know this by heart. Grade 11,
Well,
summer of grade 11, going into 12. So that would be 2015, summer of 2015. Yeah,
well, slow down, slow down.
Hmm.
Where were you training before this event?
that was with All Star Wrestling. They did a training school. I was taught by the fantastic, gorgeous Michelle Starr. I don't know if you've ever heard of him, but he's a fantastic wrestler.
Nice.
That's nice. Were you
Yeah.
wrestling? How long were you wrestling in ASW for?
I was doing that for how long was it? Well, I mean, it's not. See, ASW is one of those companies as well that it's not like a lot of people think, oh, wrestling like weekly, there's weekly shows or whatever. But like ASW did bi-monthly, like once
Yeah.
every 2 months, and even then, not everybody got on the card. And well, it was crazy. The production cost more itself than what they were making back for a lot of it, from what I understand. And
Hmm.
like the top talent was getting paid like I think like $50 a match, and that's I mean
Oh, geez.
who lives near the Cloverdale Fairgrounds? Nobody. So we're all driving out there and stuff. I had to transit out there when I was younger, and I think the highest I ever got paid by them was
coming from the
$15.
coming from the trailer park that comes to watch it.
Oh, exactly. Yeah, no, there was a lot of good interactions with the fans though. I've had someone say that they wanted to murder me. Maybe that's where my murderous tendencies came from. But yeah, it was quite the spectacle. And then it was also the Scottish Cultural Centre in Vancouver after that, and they bounce between the two. But Cloverdale Fairgrounds is where they go. And yeah, long story short, Cloverdale Fairgrounds.
Okay, I just have to ask.
Interesting.
This is an aside. But how many different cultures have cultural centers in Vancouver? Because
A
I can think
lot.
of the Italian one, the Croatian one, the Scottish one. Are
There's your
there
answer. Three.
more? There's
I
probably a
think
ton more.
I think you're right. Lithuanian Cultural Center, South Central America Cultural Center.
How come they don't have a cool kids cultural center?
I don't know. Why don't they have a Canadian Cultural Center?
Canadians don't have a culture, that's why.
Why don't they
I'm
have
waiting.
a wrestling cultural center?
Well, that's Cloverdale Fairgrounds.
Oh yeah, I guess that's true. I
You
think
either wrestle each other or you wrestle a horse or
Absolutely, yeah.
yeah,
It's fantastic. Yeah, yeah, it's great.
anything goes there.
Anything
I
does go.
I
Yeah,
went to
4 legs or two.
a couple of shows.
so you've got the physical training you got to do. There's also got to be some sort of like acting training there if you're creating a persona.
Absolutely. Well, I think I haven't had to have any acting lessons. Not a lot of wrestlers do acting lessons. I think that they just look to um, I think that they just looked to their icons and stars, and for me, it was Chris Jericho. I was a
Mm,
huge fan of Chris Jericho,
same.
and yeah, Chris Jericho was probably my main inspiration. And
I
I
like.
also liked The Miz, and I liked having those cocky characters. But I've found recently that I have something that doesn't really. I found a new character recently that I'm really excited to try out, and I've been hyping up on Instagram and stuff like that. So I'm
Ooh.
really excited about that. Yeah, but it
Crack
doesn't fall
addict?
in line with them. Close, really close. Cult leader. But yeah, no, that's it's gonna be good. It's gonna be great. But yeah,
Please
no,
tell me you're gonna throw Kool-Aid on your enemies.
only the powder. You know they do like white powder in the face. It'll be Kool-Aid powder in the face.
Just smash them on the powder.
Absolutely. Or I could just take a Kool-Aid jug and just smash them and have bits of glass stuck in their head. That sounds lots.
Jesus.
I'm just gonna kill them. But yeah, no, it's fantastic. And my
I mean,
other
it sounds like
inspiration,
amateur wrestling in Cloverdale.
Yeah,
pretty much, yeah,
pretty
yeah.
much.
Either that or it's just a bunch of midgets flying around. That's not even it. They literally do separate shows for midgets.
I heard that. I can't remember who told me. Somebody told me there legit is midget wrestling in
It's popping
our
off.
area.
It's popping off. You can boot one of them out of the ring if you're even slightly bigger than them. Really easy,
Oh
like a
my
little jelly
fuck.
bean. Have you ever seen Mighty Beans? Do you remember Mighty Beans? The little things.
Oh yeah, I remember those
Oh
things.
yeah, yeah,
Just
yeah.
like
Weird
that.
looking.
You
Those
just
things
boot
were
them and they just
weird.
roll around.
That was the
Great
dumbest
people.
toy I saw ever.
It was pretty bad. I think
Where
I
did you
had
even
all of them.
Where do you even get them? I don't even remember. I had like a few of them. I don't even remember how I got them.
Toys R Us or Dollar Store, I think. I don't know.
Or a
I'm not
sex
too
shop.
sure. Honestly.
That's weird. But anyway, give us what's your Instagram account so I can give you a follow and others can give you a follow as
Oh,
well.
give me a good old follow there. I'll follow you back, buddy. It's Cameron O'Hara, chosen one.
And how you spell that? Is that the with a K or a C?
Oh, it's
We'll
with
put it in the
you actually see the
description.
Cameron silent. So you just spell it
Cameron.
O'Hara, chosen one. No,
Okay.
CameronOharaChosenone.
There you go. I got you.
Just like that. It's all easy. That's wonderful. That's how you do it.
That's amazing. I'm excited to see what your new gimmick comes. Yeah.
It'll be good. Yeah, I had a little package on there yesterday, hyping it up, and it's gonna be a really good time. And I already have a good booking, and we'll all see what it is. We'll see what's up. ECCW, shout outs to you, and Scotty Mac, you can eat my ass.
Jesus.
Have you met Nicole Matthews?
Oh, Nicole Matthews, yes, the shining star of the Vancouver independent wrestling scene, who's gone on to many different promotions. Impact, I believe, actually,
Yeah.
she was in. I'm not
She
too
was
sure.
also on the Mae Young Classics as well.
Yeah, that's right. She was an alternate that got subbed in, if I understand correctly, because someone got injured. That's good for her. I haven't had the chance actually to meet her, but I have heard of her, and I know of her very well. But yeah, she was a little after my time with that company. But yeah, no, I'm definitely looking forward to checking out ECCW. And who knows, maybe she'll be on the card. Maybe we'll get to know, and I'll be like, hey, Dallas, and she'll be like, probably not. Tyler Jane. He'll be like, yeah, he has nice nipples. Yeah, he's related to Dallas. That'd be great. That's exciting.
Okay, we are going to take a short music break, and then when we get back, we are going to get to talking more about Cam's more recent endeavors in the wrestling industry. The song I am playing tonight is a piece from one of the first bands we actually talked to for Outsider Radio. This is Fallen Stars with Chasing the Moon.
That was some good head banger music. I'll tell you what.
That was some good head. I'll tell you what.
Okay, hold up. Okay, two things. One, because Cam's a murderer, when I hear headbanger, now all I can think is him shooting someone in the head.
Bang bang in the head. Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad that you
And
think of
second thing, we have to acknowledge Dallas's comment in our chat. What do you think about that, Cam? Because I know you're looking for a new entrance theme. Outsider artists, if anybody wants to put out a new entrance theme for our boy Cameron, hit us up. Hit him up.
that. Hit me up. I like the song. I think Chasing the Moon's fantastic. I do like indie rock like that. I don't think it would fit my character because it's supposed to be a sinister sort of evil church kind of music
Oh yeah.
vibe. And to be fair, I don't think anyone really likes listening to evil church music. So it's good that they have the indie rock because it sounds better than what I'm going for. I'm just looking for some weird ass organ music. Oh man, it's the the thing the thing about the midget wrestling is that there's I think who was the one I met, like I think it was like his name is Samson, short sleeve Samson. He was like he was like a mini version of Undertaker and mini Kurt Angle as well.
I love that.
Yeah, or maybe mini. I think also mini Chris Benoit, but
Oh my god.
yeah, yeah. That was actually my favorite wrestler growing up, and then I Googled him, and I was like, oh, like I wonder what he's doing now. Oh, he's killed his family. That's cool.
Yep.
Yeah. So
What is he, Razor Ramon?
no, oh,
They
yeah,
all kill people.
yeah. No, I guess maybe that's where I get the inspiration from. That's why I'm Chris. Like I said, one of my icons was Chris Benoit. So I'm never gonna get
Interesting.
money out of this show.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but short sleeve Samson, this guy, I remember being in the back with just a little shitty, little fucking tiny area, almost like doubled as a kitchen, I think, or storage area where people were getting changed. And this guy was sitting there, and he was just fucking butt naked, and he was just chilling in the corner. People like you just like, I mean, if you want to change in front of people, that's fine. But he wasn't changing; he was just sitting there naked, like talking to people. It's like you're really just sitting here like half an hour
Was
before
this
ring time. You just your dick fucking straight, just
was
hanging
this
out
like
there.
at the ring or like backstage?
Backstage, not at the ring. Oh, that'd be funny. Giving the audience a show. Yeah, no. Yeah, it's yeah, no, it
Now,
was
okay, I have to ask. I
pretty
have to
bad.
ask the forbidden question now.
Of course.
I have to ask the forbidden question.
Do
How
it up.
big was this guy's Johnson?
I was thinking the exact same thing.
Bigger than you think. Bigger than you think. Bigger than you think for a small man.
Was it like normal man size?
I'd say it was normal man size.
It makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, I was looking for like 10 minutes, so I
What does this
think I would know.
podcast become? That would
Instantly
actually
became
for like, oh man.
it instantly became midget wrestling porn by the end of it.
Only in Cloverdale can you find midget wrestling porn being filmed.
Man.
So Cam, you were at I can't remember the name of the promotion already. What a great interviewer I
ASW.
am. ASW. You were at ASW for a while, and then what caused you to make a switch?
Oh, it's it was honestly it wasn't just pay, but that was a big thing, and it's something I do that I'm passionate about. But the trips out to the fairgrounds, on top of that, not paying me on time, they were notoriously late for payments. I think everybody knows about that, and not to expose them or whatever. I think that they've done better now, and I'm not opposed to ever like going back to them. But I yeah, I just there was times when their pay was basically like they just wouldn't pay people on time, and it's kind of annoying. And it's simple. You show up and you expect like I don't know, like $20, something like that, and an average wrestler or whatever. And I've heard multiple reports from people doing that, and it only happened to me once, but I just was like, I don't want to be part of this. And on top of that, there was some other stuff behind the scenes, but I don't really think I'm allowed to talk about that stuff. Not that it's like horrible and whatnot, but just that I want to keep, keep keep a decent relationship, I guess. But yeah, they know what they did.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
fair. That's fair.
So where did you move to next?
Well, I went around the United States independent circuit, went to the United Kingdom too. That was really fun. Um,
Hmm.
yeah,
Were your travel expenses covered?
not all of them. No,
Well,
not
the
all of
fact
them.
that you got a discounted vacation either way is pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty decent, honestly. Yeah, I was lucky to be holding a hotel in Bristol, thankfully for Progress, and that was really fun. And just doing some local stuff with them and training at the Projo, which I think is defunct now, but they had a wrestling school out there, which was really cool in Bristol called the Projo, which was the Progress Dojo. And it was cool. They had guest trainers there. Matt Riddle came a lot to that place back when he was independent.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, no, Matt Riddle is a really good guy. There's some stories with him, and also just Bristol's fantastic. I remember first day I stepped out, was walking towards the dojo, and this guy bumped into me, and oh, I'm sorry about. Watch where you're going next time. If you do that again, remember that these are my streets. I can tell that you're not from here by your voice. Stay away from me. I'm like, wow. I said, people here are just like wrestlers. Like they're just cutting promos on me right outside the door. Like we'll get
That's pretty
like,
hilarious.
yeah. Apparently though, like that's just sort of the norms for that place, and it's just sort of the grungier part. But it's beautiful, smog filled and filled with disgusting teeth. But it's a fantastic place. I fit right in. I've got disgusting teeth myself.
That's amazing. I love
Yeah,
that.
it's decent.
You didn't know about his Twitter feud with Goldberg?
Oh yeah, oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. No,
it's hilarious.
he's having some trouble with that right now. Him and Brock are doing their own thing. I'm not close with Matt by any means, but he's helped me out through some things, and we've talked. He's a very nice guy. But yeah, and what I understand is that he's really trying to take on Brock Lesnar. From what I hear, Brock Lesnar really doesn't want Matt to take him on. So he's like, "You're never gonna take me. I'm never gonna step in the ring. A little shit that's trying to like step to my level, and that's not happening." And he's like, "Oh, why did I sign with WWE?" No, he's enjoying his time there. They're pushing him good.
Oh yeah, the fans are behind him, so it's all good.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's
What do you have in the future planned for wrestling then, Cam?
well, I'm back from having a compressed neck and having some
Okay,
neck
slow down. We
injuries.
have to hear that story now.
Oh, that was my fault. That was pretty much my fault. I went for a dive, was in training, and then I was in the dive went great through training. It was just supposed to be a little plancha, which is sort of where you flip over the top rope and you step on one of the ropes and then you flip over. And I thought that I got it down, and I'm not a high flyer by any means, but a technician, methodical.
Mhm.
And yeah, no, I was just trying to do that, and it went well in training. And then when the match came, I slipped on the rope, and basically I landed right onto the hard side of the apron.
Ouch.
Yeah, and dropped right on the back of my neck, and I heard a crunch, and
Oh.
went to the back, and they checked me out, and it was yeah, no, it wasn't pretty, but I'm back and better than ever. I'm looking forward to stepping out, and yeah, it was a long recovery time, and I've been working on myself, sort of let myself slip body wise, but I'm getting back to my level. I'm happy and excited about that, and I don't think the gimmick that I'm doing has ever been done in wrestling before, so very excited to very excited to present that, and who knows, maybe one day we'll get to the very big leagues.
I'm excited to see that. It's always those damn necks, man.
It's always the next, man. It's always the
Always the
next. The,
necks.
the number one injury, other than ankle injuries, is the neck. Wrestling.
Hmm. That's why I take my neck off time to time.
Oh yeah, well I forgot to do that then.
Yeah, it's easy to forget sometimes.
It is, yeah. You know that they have the saying, if your head wasn't attached, you get it. That's why I get worried. Like I don't want to get my neck in the locker room. I don't want to have to drive back out to the Cloverdale Fairgrounds.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
There's no point. They're filming midget pornos. You're too tall for that.
exactly. Yeah, no, it's just
Unless you
ripping
want
his
to be
dick
the
out,
boom
walking
op.
around. I could do the boom operator, absolutely. Yeah, I could be the dick operator too. Trust me, I'm straight, single, and desperate. Anybody hit me up.
Oh boy.
I guess one of my dreams. I used to want to be a wrestler as a kid, but
Hell
now
yeah.
I don't even know if I'll even fit with the cruisers because I'm just that skinny and such. But my second favorite thing was music. It's always been music, and I thought like either I'd want to work with the audio in like wrestling promotions or make wrestling themes. I thought that
That's
would
what
be
I'm
really
talking about.
cool. I had like some cool riffs I can make to make someone look badass or stuff
Yeah,
like that.
I had uh, I had no I had no clue. That's awesome, man. Yeah, if you want to talk more about this after the show's done, I mean, anytime, just hit me up, send me a DM,
Dallas,
and
I think we need to write this guy a theme.
Ooh, yeah. Okay. I think I have some ideas. I'm getting my interface shipped in soon, so I'll be ready to write some music down, record
holy
some
cow,
stuff.
that's very, very kind of you guys. Appreciate it.
I told you before that I play the baritone guitar, which is a longer version of a guitar if you
Yeah,
stroke
I
it long
remember
enough.
that. I remember
Oh yeah,
that.
I don't think Sam was there when I told that joke.
No,
Yeah, I
Oh
came
boy.
back. I came back to the line as like that character I did, and I was telling more about my baritone guitar and such.
I gotta catch up on those. We gotta share those on our socials as well.
Hmm. Yeah, help. Those underground stations helping out each other.
yeah, absolutely.
I mean, like,
Let's do
yeah.
it.
What is this? A crossover episode?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh boy. All right. Is there anything else you guys want to add or promote or before we call it a night?
All I want to say is bing, bang, boom, straight to the moon. I'm coming back and I'm going to be better than any of your favorite wrestlers. I will eat all their asses. I will get checks, get bitches, get money, get honeys. Not going to be funny. Ding, dang, boom, straight to the moon. And that's all. Yeah, thank you. Also, um, Joe Biden. And that's all. Goodbye.
All right.
Support your local Walmart. Have a good day.
Oh boy. Okay. That's a wrap on episode 2 of Outsider Talks. Dallas, do you have anything more you want to add before we sign off with our leaving song?
Yeah, I just want to say, out of all of this world that's happening right now, uh, just hang in there. Uh, there's so much entertainment out there we can watch and listen to, have fun with. Get into
Absolutely.
it. Get into it. There's so much things out there on the internet that's fun to watch and listen to.
And there's a
Like
good
us.
chance, yeah, if you don't do that, I will kill you. So it's a good idea to do that. Stay busy.
If the corona doesn't get you, he will.
I will.
I'm just saying.
That's how I do it.
Oh
Just
my
get my
gosh.
cult to come and destroy you. It'll be all good.
Okay. Good night, everybody.
Thanks
Good
for having me
night.
on, guys. Really appreciate it. Have to have you guys.
Yeah, thank you for
Absolutely. Have us on sometime.
ease.
Okay, we're gonna be going out on the song "Want You" by Spendo and the Skins. Have a good night.